Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/IncelTear. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten will convince you. And, random fact about my cat society is that his economy is so busted that he even had to pawn a saxophone. He doesn't even own a saxophone. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, why are incel fanfictions always so cringy? And this person here says, am I the a-hole for because my wife prefers to date other guys over me, slurp silent? No idea what that is, but anyways, this person goes on to say, I am 5'6", balding, and have a very high-paying job, and I know my wife stays with me because she loves me, not just because I make a lot of money. I know she's no gold digger, but she always liked inviting other guys over, which makes me feel guilty. Well, I don't think your wife is exactly what you think she is. Anyways, this person goes on to say, just last week, she brought home a 6'6" white guy with a huge frame and muscles, and when I opened the door, he said to my wife, who the heck is this punk? My wife replied, oh, that effing loser? He is my husband. Yeah, I don't really think your wife actually loves you, my guy, especially if she talks to you like this. Anyways, this person goes on to say, the muscular guy then punched me in the face and broke my nose and told me, get effed, nerd. Yeah, I would too totally do this. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't actually do this. Anyways, this person goes on to say, this reminded me of high school where guys who were so much taller and more muscular than me always beat me up. It must have been because of my personality. Well, I mean, I guess if you've got a crappy enough personality, then yeah, that could probably happen. I don't condone it, but yeah, dude, you maybe need to improve your personality and that could maybe help you. Anyways, this person goes on to say, and a couple of days ago, my wife brought home a 6'7" black guy with a huge frame and muscles, and when I opened the door, he punched me in the stomach, which destroyed most of my inner organs, and then he said to my wife, you ain't really dating this ugly MFer, right? Yeah, guy, I think if somebody destroyed most of your inner organs, I think you're either dead or you're in desperate need of going to the hospital. Anyways, this person goes on to say, let me show you how my big black C can make you explode a crap, fool. Yeah. How much do I bet this person has never actually talked to a black person before? Anyways, this person goes on to say, and then they went upstairs and loudly had S for 9 hours. So, am I the a-hole for having such a bad personality that my wife prefers other guys with better personalities than me from spending most of my free time on male feminist websites? I know that women would never date guys based on their looks because I know that queens are never shallow. So, am I the a-hole for having such a bad personality? Okay, I'm gonna give this a question mark out of 50. I have no idea what to rate this, and this just broke my brain. And this next post here says, they all want women to have more power, more money, more SEO freedom, and more ability to destroy men's lives. And they are going to get what they want because incels are a minority in a democratically run system. Anyways, this person goes on to say, day after day, society gets worse. Women become more degenerate, hypergamy continues to go parabolic, and the spread between the haves and have-nots and the spread between the chads and the chad-nots becomes exponentially worse. They all want women to have more power, more money, more SEO freedom, and more ability to destroy men's lives, and they are going to get what they want because incels are a minority in a democratically run system. Well, guy, maybe make your idea a bit more appealing to people in a democratically run system. And also, just so you know, maybe people have just decided to move past that. Anyways, this person goes on to say, the majority has decided that it wants to exploit non-Chad men and I don't see anything stopping as long as we remain on a democratic course. Nothing is going to improve on its own. There is no way to convince people who benefit from the system to change, ending hypergamy, enforcing monogamy, revoking women's rights, outlawing abortion and adultery, and, as before marriage, none of it will ever happen in a democratic country. Yeah, because you can't really convince or, enforce these laws. And also, dude, some of this stuff has kind of been, legal for so long that if you were to just get rid of it all of a sudden, people would be against you in a heartbeat. Anyways, this person goes on to say, the only solution is total collapse and rebuild. So what can a lone incel do to accelerate the collapse of society? 1. Spread the black pill. Passive resistance. 2. Convert to Islam. Shia alone will save us. 3. Help create a no German World War II bad guy dictatorship. A black-pilled National Socialist regime would be amazing. Oh, what'n, guy. Oh, what'n. 4. Become a soldier stationed at a nuclear ICBM silo and figure out how to launch them and start World War III. This requires collaborators. Yeah, it requires a little bit more than just some collaborators, Like, it involves the president to, give the okay to launch the nukes. And also it requires, 2 key holders, and I'm pretty sure if one person goes rogue, they can shoot the other person and, you're just not gonna get this without, having to take over the whole country. Anyways, this person goes on to say, anything else? There's just not many things within reason that any single person could feasibly do that could have such a big impact. If I was skilled enough to build a doomsday weapon or biological disease, you bet your butt I would be working on it right now. Yeah, I don't think this guy's plans of world domination are really going to be getting off the ground, and I'm going to probably give this, a 50 out of 50. Yeah, I think your dictatorship might be falling apart. And what is it with all these, IncelTear posts that are coming across as dictatory? Anyways, I think with that, that's going to do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.